What's goody? Welcome back to the Winner's Circle, y'all. Today's video is about to get a little bit juicy, so y'all bear with me because I'll be getting passionate in my videos, you know? I'll be going off sometimes, so y'all just show me a little bit of grace because I get so passionate and I just be having this fire in me, so y'all just don't mind how I spit this, okay? Don't mind how I spit it because we about to get into the nitty gritty of it, okay? But if this your first time seeing me, make sure you get locked in with the Winner Circle. Whatever platform you're watching this on, like, follow, subscribe. Make sure you join the Winner Circle, okay? If y'all my day ones, y'all already know what time it is. I love y'all. We locked in, okay? But success is your lick back, okay? Y'all heard that saying before, you know, success is the greatest revenge. Nowadays, people be like, I gotta get my lick back. I don't care. Somebody made me mad. Oh, I'm finna get back at them. Somebody did this to me. I'm finna get back at them. Somebody did this to me on the job. Somebody cheated on me. My family members did this. I'm finna get back. That, my friend, is disgusting behavior, okay? And it doesn't elevate you. It doesn't make you any different when you meet people in the gutter where they at, okay? It don't make you no better. It don't make you any different. It does not set you apart. Yeah, you might feel good in the moment, but y'all one and the same. And here at the Winner Circle, we are not the same as the average person. We above average. Comment in the comment section above average. If you're a part of the Winner Circle, I know you above average, okay? But let's really get into it though, okay, y'all? Success is your lick back, okay? Now, let's talk about relationships, okay? Let's talk about relationships. Y'all know I'm a life coach. Book a session with me, okay? The link is going to be at the top of the comment section. I'm going to have it pinned up there. But let's talk about relationships when it comes to your lick back, okay? When it comes to success being your lick back. There's a lot of people that I'll be talking to, and let's talk. I'm gonna tap in with the ladies and the men. I'm gonna give it to y'all live, okay? But there's a lot of women, you know, who naturally, if they husbands or they partner or they boyfriend cheat on them, naturally they want to cheat back. They want to get their lick back. They want that person to feel how they felt. They want that person to go through the heartbreak and the trauma and the emotional distress that they're feeling. And all that is valid. Trust me, I understand. All of that is valid. But you cheating because he cheated, that don't make you no better, baby. If anything, it depletes your value, okay? It lowers your value. Now, I'm gonna get personal with y'all, okay? I was married for a very long time, for 10 years, okay? I'm an excellent wife, just to put that out there, okay? So my ex-husband, you know, he was, we had a great relationship for the most part. Then as time went on, you know, he got out of the military, and he started to have too much idle time. When he had that idle time, he was doing stuff that he shouldn't have been doing while I was away at work. So when he cheated, instantly, I'm like, what? I know you ain't out here cheating. Like hold on. Because there's people that I passed up to respect you and to respect the marriage. So naturally in my mind, I'm thinking, and this was like 6 years ago when I was thinking this way. Naturally in my mind, I'm thinking like, what? I could have cheated with your brother, could have did this, could have did that, could have cheated with the neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Naturally, I'm thinking these things like, how dare you? How dare you? And I said, you know what? I could go cheat. I could cheat with your battle buddies. There was plenty of his battle buddies who wanted me as their wife or whatever. But I had to sit back and say, Ebony, don't meet him where he's at. That is out of your character. Just separate yourself, because then you finna be in this tit for tat. You finna be drama for drama, lick back for lick back. I got you, now you get me. Now you're just in this negative energy, and it's not resolving anything. Now it's just, and you're I'm not the cheating type, so it's like listen, when I tell you I'm loyal to a fault, like I am a loyal person. So I'm like, how can I let someone's raggedy character bring me out of character? That's lowering my value. That's lowering who I am. That's lowering the type of woman that I am. So when your partner is cheating on you and you're trying to get your lick back, getting your lick back will never be going out there spreading your legs, ladies. Getting your lick back will never be sleeping with his brother. Getting your lick back will never be sleeping with his homeboy. Getting your lick back will always be your success. It will always be your bag. It will always be your elevation. It will always be you leveling up. Because when you decide to separate yourself from that partner, that spouse, that marriage that failed you, and they didn't appreciate you in a certain way, and then they look to see like, damn, they doing better without me. Like, damn, they doing a whole lot better without me. That is going to always be your success. That is going to always be something that they can't, there's not enough men out there that you could sleep with that could hurt him more than you popping off, more than you blowing up, more than you becoming successful, more than you raising your value, more than you raising your elevation, raising your consciousness, raising how you carry yourself. There will never be nothing that can penetrate that person more than your success. Success will always be your lick back. Success will always be your get back. Get out your feelings and get in your bag, okay? Because let's just be real. What's going to happen after you sleep with the brother? What's going to happen after you sleep with the friend? What's going to happen after, or just with a random stranger? It ain't got to be nobody he know, but it's a lot of women out here moving like that, and it's disgusting. But even if it's just a random man that he don't know, what is going to be the after effects of that? Nothing. You wasting your time by thinking so carnally, thinking so surface. Well, let me just go give my body to somebody who you probably don't even care for like that. You probably not even attracted to. You only doing it out of a wounded state of mind to later on probably regret it. You're only doing it out of a wounded state, a wounded thought process because you're hurting. But baby, when you hurting, put all of that emotion, all of that pain into your bag, into your success. Your lick back will always be your success, okay? It's a lot of ladies who, they break up with dudes, they get divorced, and all you hear is, ew, I'm outside. And I'm like, ew, you outside? Like, to me, when I hear I'm outside, that means you out there in these streets. You out there, and ladies, you're a part of the winner circle. You the same as me. And as far as I'm concerned, I could never be somebody's in the streets woman. I'm somebody's wife. I'm somebody's wife. I've always been a wife. I've always been that top tier woman. I could never be a hoe. I could never be in the streets, for the streets, ripping and running, just giving my body to whomever. Absolutely not. You are somebody's wife. You are somebody's mother. You are somebody's daughter. You are somebody's sister. And we will carry ourselves with poise. And how you increase your value, increase your worth is getting in your bag. Your success will always be your lick back. Always. Your creativity, taking care of your body, taking care of your mental health, eating right, spending quality time with yourself, giving yourself some self-care, pouring into your children, pouring into the people that love you. That will always be your lick back because you can physically see the elevation. Not going to cheat on somebody because they cheated on you. Separate yourself. Separate yourself. That's all you got to do. If you are not being valued at the standard that you would like, all you got to do is separate yourself. Or work it out or whatever. But that's another video. We ain't talking about that. But sleeping, getting your lick back, trying to sleep with somebody because they cheated on you, is low. That's how bottom of the barrel bitches think, okay? Bottom of the barrel bitches think like that. Remove yourself and take yourself where you are valued. Take yourself where you are cherished, okay? Your lick back will always be your success, okay? Now let's hop on with the fellas, okay? Let me get on the fellas for a second. Fellas, it's a lot of men out there because the men ain't the only ones that cheat, okay? As a matter of fact, I know more women that cheat more sneakily than men because women are more manipulative in that area. And let me say the P got power, okay? You got that thing, that thing got power, okay? Especially if it's right and tight, baby. That thing got power. So I know a lot more women who be cheating on the more, and that's not to say men or women cheat more. No, people cheat, period, okay? It's not about the gender. It's about who you're dealing with, period, okay? So, but men, I hear a lot of stories coming across a lot of men coaching a lot of men who are just ready. And again, rightfully so, you angry, you're emotional. There's women, I'm talking to men who literally experience women sleeping with their fathers. Disgusting. Their fathers, okay? Their fathers. Sleeping with their friends, sleeping with their cousins, sleeping with their homeboys. Have no boundaries. Women just be, they got a man, but they kick all up in they man's homeboy face. Like, what? No boundaries, no respect. And what these men want to do is naturally, like the women, because you're coming from a hurt state of mind, you want to get your lick back. You want her to feel your pain. And I understand. But your lick back will always be your success. Get out your feelings and get in your bag. There's nothing more that you can do. There's not enough cheating that you could do. There's not enough girls that you can go to Pound Town with that's going to affect her like you elevating, like you getting in your bag, like you becoming more successful, like you becoming more popular, you becoming more famous, you becoming more healthy, you becoming more wealthy. There's not a number of girls that you could take to Pound Town that's going to affect her like your success. Get out your feelings and get in that bag. Okay, you guys? Fellas, it is not cute to be trying to sleep with, she slept with my father, let me go sleep with her mama. That is not cute. It does not make you any better than her. It makes you the same as her. And if you were part of the winner circle, you ain't the same as these raggaties. You're not the same as these ragamuffins. Man, comment in the comment section, I'm not a ragamuffin. You're not the same as these ragamuffins. These people who have these qualities and these traits about them, trust me, they're going to get their karma as long as you don't intervene and act like you karma. You are not karma. Karma don't need your job. Karma is a universal law that God created. It don't need your job, your permission, your acknowledgement for you to believe in it. Karma gonna work regardless of what you got going on until you intervene. The moment you intervene and try to play karma, karma falls back as null and void. Like, oh, you got it. You think you got it. Karma gonna always spin the block as long as you stay gracious. Like Michelle Obama always say, take the high road. That's a real thing. You want to elevate. You trying to sleep with her mama because she slept with your dad? You trying to sleep with her sister or a random woman? You trying to go to the club every weekend? You're operating out of a wounded place. And let me just put this out there. There is nothing more attractive than a man who is stingy. When you a stingy man and you don't just fall for any kind of woman, when you a man who is picky about the woman he gives time and attention to, you are valuable. That is the quickest way to increase your value. When you become picky, when you become very selective, and you're not trying to hump on anything moving. I like my man stingy. I don't like my man for everybody because I'm not for everybody. I like my man a little bit mean. Like, I know he ain't fucking with you. He barely fucking with me. I like my man a little bit like, I don't like my man for the streets too willy-nilly. It's a turnoff. It's disgusting. And vice versa for the men. You shouldn't want your women out there kikiing up in everybody's face. If I'm in a relationship, well, I don't kiki in nobody's face, period. It's hard to access me. But especially if I'm in a relationship, you ain't finna catch me giving the same kind of treatment to some random dude that I give to my man. Absolutely not. You're not gonna get that time, that energy, that space, that laughter, that cheese, that grin, that love. You're not finna get none of that. There's nothing more attractive than a man or a woman who's not for everybody. There's nothing more attractive than a man who is very selective about the women he entertains. He's not out there just sleeping with everybody just to get a quick fix. He's not out there just, letting off in any kind of woman because he knows his value. He's selective, and that is attractive. That is valuable, okay? Your lick back will always be your success. Your lick back will always be your come up, your glow up, your elevation, your mental health, your wealth, all of that. Pouring into your family, that will always be your success. That will always be your lick back. Your success, and comment in the comment section, my success is my lick back, okay? That will always be your lick back. Your success will be your lick back. Success is always your lick back. There's not enough people that you can sleep with, men or women, that's going to affect that person who wronged you more than your success, because your success is longevity. Your success sends off endorphins to keep on elevating you, to make you glow from the inside out. But when you sleeping with people or causing a scene to try to get people back, you deplete yourself. You deplete yourself. You lower your value. Because now you're dealing with shame and regret if you didn't really want to do it. And now you just did it based off of their actions. You let their actions control you. Gather yourself. Gather your thoughts. Your lick back will always be your success. Okay, you guys? Now let's talk about friends who do us wrong, okay? Let's talk about friends who do us wrong. We all have had a friend that hurt us, okay? Let's be real. Especially if you considered them a friend, or that if you knew them, excuse me, y'all. If you knew them for X amount of years and y'all got longevity, y'all got history together, we've all had a friend that hurt our feelings. We've all had a friend that does something to us and you'd be like, I can't believe they did that. Especially if you're a part of the winner circle. You're a part of the winner circle, you in the same elevation as me. You glowing. You in your boss up era. So you got people who jealous of you. Especially friends, especially friends from childhood, because you're not the same person that you used to be. You elevate, and we tend to outgrow people. You a chosen one. You tend to outgrow people quick. And people don't like that. When they see you growing and outgrowing them, everything is cool until you surpass them. Especially if chosen ones tend to be the last ones. Like you always have this favor over your life, but you the last one to pop. That's because God wants you to pop in front of everybody. You probably have friends who was doing extremely well. They probably married, and that's something that you wanted and didn't have yet. They probably certain positions in their job are making a lot of money, and maybe you was just doing okay. Maybe they got a certain type of dynamic in their family where they family take vacations or cruises together, and you aspire to have that. You don't know what that feels like, and they always seem to be a little bit above you. But at that last hour, this is how it works with the chosen ones. At that last hour, as soon as you start surpassing them, oh, now they feel away. Everything was okay when y'all was on the same level or you was beneath them. But as soon as you surpass them, now it's a problem. And this is what happens with the chosen one. So I know you've had a friend. Comment in the comment section if you've had friends like this. And as soon as you surpass them, now they acting funny. They doing stuff that's unfavorable to you. They treating you a certain way. They sneak dissing you. Now they doing stuff and thinking that you're not going to catch on. Whole time, you done caught on. You're probably reasoning with it. You're probably trying to figure out, like, you're probably trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. And you already know I be telling y'all, stop giving people the benefit of the doubt, especially at this big grown age. People too damn grown to not know what they're doing. Comment in the comment section. People know what they're doing. People grown. People know what they're doing to you. Stop giving people too much the benefit of the doubt. And I'm not saying, at people's core that that it just might be a misunderstanding. Ultimately, they're a good person. That's for another video. That's not what I'm talking about, okay? Stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. If you stop doing that, you minimize people fucking you over, okay? You will minimize a lot of heartache. You'll minimize a lot of disappointment, okay? But you probably had that friend, and as soon as they see you elevate, or as soon as you doing something good, something that positive happens to you, they start to trip. They start sneak this, you start tripping. And they start treating you kind of way, start doing little sneaky stuff, and you really starting to be like, man, I'm finna cut this person off. They done did this, they done did that, they done treated me funny in public, they gossiping about me to their other friends. And once you cut them off, your lick back is to want to get messy. When you stop talking to people, stop talking about them. Your lick back should not try to get even with this friend. There's nothing better that a penetrate an ex-friend then you have completely removed your energy from them. And I promise you, whether they say it or not, they feel it. When they become not even a memory, when they just become invisible, non-existent, there is nothing that is going to affect them more than them being non-existent in your life. Because they're going to be over there like, dang, he not reaching out to me. He not doing this. She not doing that. You own their mind. You're always on my mind. You own their mind. I promise you. You're on their mind. But when you make them a non-factor in your life, because it's a lot of people out here talking about, I'm unbothered, posting this and posting that. If you was unbothered, you wouldn't be posting about it. Clearly, you're triggered. You are bothered. How to practice embodying being unbothered is eliminate the talk about them. And it can take a little bit of time. You'll still think about it and you'll still be trying to process it, but make it a habit, make it normal to not still be talking about them. When you stop talking to them, stop talking about them. Don't be out there only guilty people be running around trying to rally up people to come against you and rally up people to not like you and try to speak their story. Well, she did this and this is why we're not talking. The loudest one be the weakest one, be the dumbest one, be the guiltiest one. The people who quiet, chosen ones, you're part of the winner circle. We cut people off in silence. Cut them off. You don't got to get loud. You don't got to get your lick back. You don't got to go out there. I be seeing girls trying to jump other girls that they used to be friends with. You don't got to start telling their business. If you was once a friend of mine and I decided, Maybe I outgrown you, I cut you off, or you doing some things that are not favorable to you. I'm not finna be walking around telling your business. That's not my place. I don't hate you. I just outgrew you. I don't hate you. I'm just more mature than you. I'm not finna be telling your business. When you stop dealing with friends, stop talking about them too. Because it don't make you know better. And if that's the case, you're going to keep on talking about them. You're going to keep on reliving the situation. You're going to be trying to conjure up their karma for them and trying to get them jumped and trying to scam them and trying to set them up or whatever the case may be. Trust me, you conjuring up your own karma. Because karma don't discriminate. Karma doesn't have feelings. Karma is not like, well, this person did this and this is why she did this. Karma don't reason like that. You give what you get. You reap what you sow. And whatever you put out is going to come back to you, regardless of your intentions. So stay gracious. Take the high road. When you stop dealing with ex-friends, stop talking about them as well. Let them go. There will never be nothing more than your success that's going to be their lick back. That's going to penetrate them more. Your success, you'll come up because a friend, a longtime friend of yours, a friend who was your ace, boom, cool, who was rocking with you, who was your day one, they're going to see you flossing, see you blowing up, see you becoming more and more successful, more and more beautiful, more and more handsome, more and more in your bag. And they're going to be like, damn, I could have been right next to them. I could have been right-handed with them. And that their own feelings is going to convict them. And when that conviction is a motherfucker, y'all. If you out here just trying to fight with them and stuff and going back and forth with them, they don't give a damn about that. You feeding the toxicity. But that conviction, when they got to look in the mirror and eat their words and eat their actions, conviction hit hard. And I'm talking from experience. Conviction hits hard, y'all. And once they convicted, they have no choice. They'll never say it probably. Some people might come to you and admit it, but some people will never say it. But it's going to haunt them at night. That person was my friend. And what happens is if you out there meeting them in the gutter where they at, causing a scene, doing this, doing that, ready to jump them, ready to fight, you know different from them. But when they doing that by themselves and you just completely separate yourself and you focused on your elevation, you focused on your growth, you focused on your bag, you focused on your health, you focused on your wealth, they over here causing a scene while you over here shining and glowing up. The people that they talking to, it's not even going to make sense to them. They're going to be like, well, they don't care. Like, they over there bossing up. It don't even match. It'll almost be like a Jada and Will type situation. Y'all know what I'm talking about. With that situation with, that situation with Jada and Will with all that August Alsina and all them. Y'all saw Jada causing a scene, okay? Now, I'm not saying who right or wrong. Whatever. That's their business. I don't care about none of that. These people ain't paying my bills. I don't care who's sleeping with who, whatever. But I just want to shed light on the dynamic of the situation. Jada, she was the one who supposedly did wrong. So she out here doing interviews after interviews at the red table, after this, at the podcast. I mean, running amok. And what was Will doing? On vacation, minding his business. You didn't see Will posting nothing about nothing. Jada did all of this. I mean, you saw clip after clip after, am I right or am I right? Clip after clip after clip, trying to save face, trying to just making a mess. And what was Will doing on vacation? And I follow Will's page. I'm a huge fan of Will Smith. Huge fan of Will Smith because Will Smith is that nigga. Okay, outside of his relationship stuff, which is personal and that's not nobody's business. But as far as his skills, his talent, his acting, his looks, how he take care of his stuff, how he take care of his children, Will is that nigga. I'm a huge fan of Will Smith. So I follow his page. And while all that mess was going on with Jada, Will was on vacation making motivational videos like this. Will was on a yacht creating alcohol, coming up with new brand deals. Will was in the Bahamas. Will was on some kind of island centering himself, gathering himself, taking accountability for his part and how he need to move forward. And I ain't saying Will perfect and none of that. But what I'm saying is the dynamic of the situation. When you take the high road, people see that. The loudest one is the messiest one. Your lick back will always be your success. Now, Jada is successful too. But if you had to weigh Will and Jada on a scale as separate entities, as individuals, baby, listen. There's just no comparison, okay? Will is that nigga. But Will takes the high road a lot too. There's a lot, even after he did all that stuff with Chris Rock and all that. I'm not saying whether he right or wrong. I don't care about none of that. But even after that, Will was making statements like, I shouldn't have did that. I reacted in a certain, I shouldn't have did that. He still took accountability and started taking the high road. Take the high road, y'all. Start becoming more successful. Success will always be your lick back. Your bag will always be your lick back. When you stop dealing with friends, stop talking about them too. Stop. When you stop dealing with exes, stop talking about them too. Now, let's say somebody on the job wronged you. Because let me know if you can relate to anything about this. You know what I'm saying? You might have been on a job and especially as chosen ones. Especially as chosen ones. It's hard for you to work 9 to 5s. Man, leave me a comment in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about right here. You got people in higher places, higher positions on you, hating on you. You're like, why are you hating on me? You make more money than me. You calling the shots here. They see your energy. They see that light, baby. But you might have had somebody on the job purposefully wronging you, purposefully working you extra hard, purposefully trying to crap on you on the job, purposefully treating you some kind of way, purposefully making you the outcast or giving you the least favorable job duties, purposefully targeting you. I've had this experience on plenty of jobs. And when I was a correction officer, I loved being a correction officer. You work with thousands of people, thousands of correction officers and thousands of inmates. But there were specific ones that was hating on me. And guess what? The day that I quit, I didn't know what my life was going to look like. But I tell you what, every officer in there who hated on me, I bet you they see my videos because they inboxed me. They went from hating on me to asking me, how did you do that? How can I quit my job? Now, that's the definition of making your enemies your footstool. They went from hating on me, treating me a certain way, to asking me for help. Boy, that's powerful. Your success will always be your lick back. Your bag will always be your lick back. Get out your feelings and get in that bag, okay? Your lick back is never meeting people in the gutter where they at. You leave the rats, the rodents, the scumbags at the bottom of the shelf where they at. You keep on raising. You keep on elevating because you top tier. You are top tier. Comment in the comment section, y'all. I'm top tier. You top tier. And when you top tier, you got to have top tier energy. And top tier energy don't play in the mud. Your lick back will always be your success, you guys. Will always be your success. You don't need to get people back. Your energy, your money is going to get that ass back, okay? I love y'all. Let me know what you thought about this video. Make sure you give this video a like, sub. Leave me a comment. I love y'all so much. I'll see you next time.